Like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. 2 straws, 1 check, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do.
Good morning, Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB. Hey, welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It's time once again for Mornings with the LeaderMan. I am Steve Leader Adams, along with the Colonel, retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Yeah, good morning, Moore County. Yeah, a little cool out there, but with the promise of sunshine and a little warmth here in the late morning, early afternoon. So get out and enjoy your day.
Don't forget, of course, we're being heard and seen around the world on the live audio and video streams. Those are available to you as we speak from our website at talk973.com or talk1041.com or WEEB990.com. Upper right-hand corner of the homepage has an icon that says On the Air, Listen Live. Click that once. You should be listening that quick right after you hit the play button. And if you want to watch our live video stream of the program along with the audio, you can do that too. Right there in the middle of the page where it says Watch Live Video and Replays of Mornings with the LeaderMan. Click on that once and you should be watching that quick as soon as you hit today's date. Weather for us today here in the Sandhills area. Well, I see here it's going to be, well, could be worse, could be better, but we'll take it. Mostly sunny today, 53 for a high. Can't beat that really for this time of year. Clear tonight, a low of 30. Tomorrow, increasing cloudiness, 61 for a high. 20% chance of rain Saturday night, low of 42. Sunday might be the wet day. Rain with a high of 59. 90% chance of getting wet. And then for Monday, 40% chance of rain. Otherwise, mostly cloudy with a high of 56. Getting in the next week. Tuesday, sunny, 63. Wednesday, 69. Thursday, 74. Under partly sunny skies. Right now around the Sandhills, winds are calm. Pressure is 30-25. Dew point 20. Humidity 68%. We have sunny skies, 29 degrees currently here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB.
Squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jammer, she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do.
Fancy light. All right. It is 7:36. Glad you made us part of your Friday. Let's get it going here. Of course, today I believe it's the second day of early voting where you can go and vote.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It started yesterday.
Yeah. You can vote at the Aberdeen Lake or at the Carthage Ag Center right there in Carthage. Those two places are open during the week. On weekends, a little different schedule. I think they're open to 7:30 both nights too. But check the Moore County Board of Elections for times before you go up there and waste the trip somewhere. All right, I'll look them up later this hour. Okay, let's do what we do. Dive into the fun stuff. Looks like down there in Florida, they just can't get along anymore. A bunch of Florida seniors got into a fight on Sunday at a pickleball court. You knew it was coming.
The pickleball court.
Started over an argument about someone stepping in the, quote, kitchen during the game.
Stepping in the kitchen.
I guess that's someplace on the court.
I have no idea what that is.
A 63-year-old guy allegedly swore at a woman, then hit her husband with a pickleball paddle, punched another guy in the nose, and pushed a 70-year-old woman onto the ground.
Ouch.
Here was the 911 call.
Hello. We're at First Creek Pickleball Court, and there's a fight that's broken out, and we need help. Come quick, please.
Okay. How many people are fighting?
There's about 20 people.
Okay. Any weapons?
Who's winning?
No. I mean, somebody hit somebody with a pickleball paddle, hit somebody in the head. Please. Oh, my God.
Oh, is anybody bleeding?
Okay, it's breaking up, but we need help.
Okay.
Well, I'll say this. I mean, the pickleball paddle is just like a solid piece of wood.
Like a big ping pong paddle.
Yeah, an extra large ping pong paddle. Now, if you hit somebody with the edge of that, that's going to hurt. And, yeah, you draw blood with that.
Yeah.
Now, if you just hit them flat with it, yeah, maybe not so much. But, yeah, you start
Little
swinging.
love pat on the butt.
Yeah, that's I don't know if that's a deadly weapon, but that's certainly a dangerous
It
weapon.
could hurt. It could definitely hurt. Meanwhile, Colorado sheriff deputies responded to a report of a kangaroo on the loose in a residential neighborhood, but found out it was actually a wallaby
Oh, dear.
with an Instagram following. They arrived in the neighborhood to find the animal was already being returned home by its owner. Turns out that the suspect was Charlie the wallaby. Deputies were welcomed into the owner's home to visit with Charlie and loved the experience.
Is it a kangaroo or a wallaby?
One of the neighbors called it in, and our dispatch didn't know how to categorize it.
So cute. Charlie, you're a little escape artist.
Oh, whoa, you're very soft.
I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be like the highlight of my entire year.
That's what I'm saying.
I saw this on the board, I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
That's one of the most unique calls I have been to in my entire career.
There you go.
Yeah, you should have more calls like that instead of
Pickleball.
the garbage stuff that I'm sure they usually get.
Yeah, I'll get into that next hour. All right, a winter storm hit St. George, South Carolina last month, leaving one homeless man and his dog, Mogi, with nowhere to turn. That's when the town came together and gave him food, shelter, a haircut, and a helping hand. Here are some of the Good Samaritans and the homeless man, Chris Brannon, talking about this heartwarming story.
He was out there shivering. I went back to ask Chris if he wanted something to eat. Was he hungry? That's where I seen the icicles on his beard. And that's when I got bombarded by phone calls after phone calls on Messenger.
And I said, can you go with me? We got to go find a homeless guy and get him in a hotel. It's going to freeze tonight. And she said, I'll be ready in 10 minutes. Our community, when we ask, we get.
But it's the town of friendly people.
You guys have definitely given us another chance at life, and this time here will make a difference through the whole year.
Well, if they ask, they get. Well, how about ask how to conjugate the verb to see? Because you right in there, you use the one verb that is no such thing as I seen. It's not a verb. It's never used correctly in the English language, so quit saying it. Drives people who can speak English
But
nuts.
Continue to help homeless people that need some help.
Yeah, do that. Just say I saw. Wisconsin grandmother, Frances DeHike, flew on a plane for the very first time, piloted by her grandson, Alec Shoup, on a flight to Chicago. Here is Frances and her grandson talking about this fun milestone.
I'll fly when Alex gets his pilot license.
As an airline employee, you do get these flight benefits. I was able to throw her name on the list and then put her on the standby list.
The sensation, and of course watching the clouds out if there's any out there.
It's very, very nice. I felt like a spoiled celebrity.
There you go. 88, first time in the air. Okay. Well, it brings us to the sad point in our program where we have to endure the best of the late night Unique Boys. This is pretty much all Kimmel, who is the worst of the bunch. Here he is trying to be funny to his one-person audience.
Sunday, our city's host to the NBA All-Star Game. Instead of the usual, it's usually a matchup between the East and the West. This year, the teams will be made up of Americans against players from the rest of the world. And, I've been hoping somebody would figure out another way to pit us against the rest of the world. I want to thank the NBA for doing that. I'll be watching the alternative All-Star Game on Turning Point USA. So Valentine's Day is on Saturday. And this is everything you need to know. Flowers are all sold out. There are no more dinner reservations. You're probably getting divorced, okay? Here's a little money-saving tip. You can save a bundle on candy hearts just by writing the words, I heart you on a Tums.
Yeah, just thrilling stuff there. Of course, what was I going to say about that nut job?
Not much you can say about it.
Come to me, brain. Work on me. Come on. Anyway, it'll come to me in a second. Have you gotten your better half something for Valentine's Day?
Oh, is that this
Or
weekend?
did you forget all about it? And you got to find something right away? Well, guys, don't forget about the gas station romance kit.
It's Valentine's Day. You're leaving work, and suddenly it hits you. You got her nothing. Relax. Introducing Gas Station Romance Kits.
Do you have any teddy bears?
Behind the motor oil, sir.
And I'll take a pack of them Trojans. She's gonna love this.
Swing by your local gas station. Now the official headquarters of Last Minute Romance.
That'll be $14.95.
Can you wrap the beef jerky and 2 roses together?
Pick up your Gas Station Romance Kit today. If she asks where you found it, just say,
It took some hard work, but you're worth it, baby.
Gas Station Romance Kits.
And the Trojans are colored.
Because love shouldn't require 2 stops.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, take some, get some sushi and chicken while you're there for dinner.
Yeah, you watch the little worms crawl inside the sushi. If you go to a movie this weekend, you can either see Margaret Robbie getting it on with a couple of hunks in another remake of Wuthering Heights, or you can see the perfect new movie for Friday the 13th, the Valentine's Day weekend.
In theaters today.
Cheers, dude. Here's to the weekend. Yeah. And hey, I met this great girl today during lunch. I asked her out for tomorrow night.
Dude, you met her on Friday the 13th and your first date is Valentine's Day? Bad news, bro.
What? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's double bad luck.
But she's really pretty, she's fun, smart, and laughs at all my jokes.
Dude, it's doomed before it even begins. Text her right now and cancel it. Do it.
I guess.
Yeah, hang out with me tomorrow night. Here, I'll get you another beer. Bad Bromance. Now showing.
Well, if you did that, Stevie, moving on. What kind of sweets will you treat your sweetie to? Well, let's find out in 15 seconds.
Today's show is brought to you by those little Valentine's candy hearts. Because nothing says, be mine, like giving someone a tiny piece of barely edible pink chalk.
Okay.
Barely edible what?
Pink chalk.
Chuck.
Don't ask me.
Chalk. Is she talking about chalk?
Let me see. Hang on.
I can't.
All right, going by. Let's see.
I have no idea what she was trying to say.
Doesn't say. I thought she said chalk.
That's what I thought she said.
It's not written here for me, so I can't tell you. Today also is World Radio Day.
Uh-oh.
Celebrating all the awesome radio stations around the world who have the better music mix. Here's a montage to celebrate your radio show.
È la 13 februari, World Radio Day.
All we hear is Radio Gaga.
How about a little radio?
February 13th is World Radio Day.
Radio. World Radio Day.
Don't change my radio station.
Radio transmission.
Maybe you'll hear from your buddy in Finland.
Yeah. Could. Or we'll hear from our regular listener there. I forget whether it's Washington or Oregon. We got a couple that wakes up every morning at 4:30 their time to listen to us here.
Just to tune in. Oh, well, hello.
Yeah. Yeah, she sent me a picture of her and her husband, and
oh dear,
they're the only reasonable people in the whole state.
Must be.
Because they're in a very liberal spot.
Are they out on an island somewhere out there or what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see here. Get back here. All right. Moving on. An Ohio State assistant professor was placed on leave for allegedly attacking a journalist who was trying to confront the university's former president. Someone else was recording and caught the assault on camera. Now, I saw this. I'll give you my professional opinion in a moment. I think the Colonel's seen it, too.
I saw it, yeah.
Luke Perez was talking to two freelance reporters when he grabbed Michael Newman's microphone and camera. Then Perez tackled him to the floor. For the record, Perez says Michael put his hands on him, but he only held the camera up to his face. Nobody touched him.
Just one more. No. Whoa.
Whoa!
God! I told you not to put that in my face. I didn't.
Dude, you can't do that.
You did. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You put your hands on me, sir.
Oh, God.
Dude. You shoved that camera into my face, sir.
Dude, that's crazy.
No, sir.
I got it.
Did you get that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the journalist touch the guy at all.
He didn't. He had his camera up taking pictures, but he didn't shove it in his face.
Yeah,
news photographers tend to pull it up to the camera to their face,
right,
and take photos. If you know, if you're close by, you're close by.
That's what I saw. The journalist had the camera up, with his elbow bent almost 90 degrees, and the clown stepped into him, and then it went downhill from there. So yeah, well, what are you gonna say?
Today is Galentine's Day, when girlfriends are supposed to hang out with the guys around, without the guys around. It's a holiday Amy Poehler made up on the show Parks and Recreation. Here's the scene that started it all.
What's Galentine's Day? Oh, it's only the best day of the year. Every February 13th, my lady friends and I leave our husbands and our boyfriends at home, and we just come and kick it breakfast style. Ladies celebrating ladies. It's like Lilith Fair, minus the angst. Plus frittatas.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think I ever saw. I don't remember watching any of that. What was that, Parks and Recreation?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I
never caught on with me either, just like The Office never did.
Yeah, I never watched that either.
Whoever writes for it, their human mind just don't click. Well, today is Friday the 13th. Of course, it lands right before Valentine's Day for the first time in over a decade. To honor Friday the 13th, Krispy Kreme is giving away 13,000 donuts across the country. And when you get there, of course, they'll say, well, the 13,000 will just give it away to the guy in front of you. Sorry. Here's some of that Friday the 13th music. You got to like the cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha in the background there. Aren't you getting scared now, Colonel?
No. I haven't watched that. Man, I can't. I think I watched it when it came out. I don't think I watched it since.
Well, when it first came out, horror was in. It was right around the Exorcist time, and things used to be scary. Now, they're just stupid. Have you seen TikToks from the Staples baddie, the social media's queen, who shares the perks of shopping at Staples and their printing services? Here they are talking about all that Staples has to offer you.
So it's come to my attention that y'all don't really know the full scope of what Staples does. We can make ornaments, we can make mugs, shirts, backpacks, signs, posters, whatever you can need. A banner that's 8 feet long, sure, why not? Let's do anything. So divas, we're going on an adventure today because you want to know about planners. You want to talk about planners. My personal favorite, a little pricey, a little bit. These refillable ones are so tea because you can get so many fun inserts for them, and they're great.
Just look for the happy guy behind the counter.
There you go.
Yeah.
Might
He's
as well
having
be
such
happy if he got to be at work.
He's such a good guy. Did that. Kids Bop has covered Shagaboozy's hugely successful A Bar Song, parentheses Tipsy. Now it's a bop song. Here's part of it, beginning with the incorporating Kids Bop into the lyrics. Won't play much
We've
of
been
this.
kids off since we left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mama I ain't forget. Oh yeah. Woke up late at 10 a.m. We gon' do this thing again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh yeah. 1. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4.
Gotta be careful this stuff doesn't have an earworm in it.
Plenty more. 2 stepping on the table. We don't
You can't get out of your head all day. That's why I'm talking on top of it.
Oh now. Someone turn it up and dance along with KB.
Okay, that's enough, I think. Made my day, that's for sure. John Michael Montgomery, big old country star, reflected on his son Walker following in his footsteps and being a working musician. Here's what he had to say about all that.
I have told Walker, I was like, if you had become a teacher or a doctor, it would have been a little easier on your old dad, than getting into music. He would absolutely be bored to death if he wasn't playing music and, writing songs and stuff. I mean, he's touring his butt off. I mean, he did like 80 shows this year. And when I was his age, that's what I wanted to do. He's 27 years old. And when I was 27 years old, I had my first hit record. And I mean, it's like, point me in the direction you need me to go.
Okay. We shall do. All right, our stand-up comic spotlight today is we'll try Doug Mallard on why he hates Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, anybody? Anybody love Valentine's Day? Who here hates Valentine's Day? Yes! Yes! These are my people! Woo! Yes! I hate that. If Cupid were here, I'd rip off his wings and punch him in the diaper. Let's go. Yeah. Let me tell you why I hate Valentine's Day. Because a few years ago, on Valentine's night, I thought I would have a nice romantic evening in with a lady. But little did I know that same night, her ex-boyfriend thought he would try to win her heart back. And being the sweet, romantic guy that he is, he thought the best way to do this would be to get all coked up.
Good deal.
And then jump through a window and try to murder me. Don't woo that. I know you fellas are thinking, like, why didn't I think of it? I know. There's always next year. Because you know what? It works. They're still together. It's great. Don't feel sorry for me, though, because, I got a cash settlement out of the deal. And I'll tell you this right now. Getting stabbed actually pays better than comedy. So...
Yeah, that's what drugs will do for you. And just as an aside, did you see the New York Times article that's backtracked on all their garbage about marijuana and all its benefits?
Yeah. Heard about it. Didn't see it, but it is the gateway drug to a lot worse things.
Oh, it's awful for you.
Yeah. All right, our other spotlight this morning is John Finch on Valentine's Day fantasies. I said fantasies.
She actually wanted me to talk dirty to her. Yeah, but I didn't do it. Yeah, I don't think she really wants to hear what I have to say. So we settled on sexual fantasies, Thank God I asked her to tell me what hers was first, because they weren't even close. Hers were all about romance and feelings and some sort of candle. Mine are just positions. She was like, I want to be in Paris on Valentine's Day, and some other stuff. I wasn't listening. And then she's like, it's your turn, honey. I'm like, great, let's take a look at my diagram. You take your left leg and put it at a 45-degree angle like this. All right, listen up, because here's why we need your friend Kathy.
Yeah, that'll win your...
That'll win her heart over in a hurry, won't it? All right, sunny and 31 degrees currently here in the Sand Hills area. Humidity 71%. 2 points holding at 22. And winds of calm, pressure 30-26. Here comes your latest news, sports, and weather. It is 8 o'clock.
High pressure will be in place for today, keeping us dry across the region. It's a cold start to the day, then we're cool this afternoon. Then we'll still be chilly overnight and into Saturday morning before we have a warmer day on Saturday. That's ahead of a good chance for rain on Sunday. Mostly clear to start our Friday with temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s. We'll have lots of sunshine by this afternoon. Highs reach the low to mid 50s. Highs reach the low 60s on Saturday. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Grant Skinner in the Weather Center.
Broadcasting from the top of the North Carolina Sandhills, 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB, Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen.
News this hour from Town Hall. Armit Thomason. The clock is counting down to a partial government shutdown. Funding for the Department of Homeland Security runs out at midnight.
Lawmakers have left town after failing to pass a Homeland Security funding bill. Democrats and the White House traded offers this week, but the Senate fell short of the votes needed to advance a bill. The expected result is a partial or mini government shutdown affecting the DHS, which employs more than 250,000 workers. A shutdown could drag on a while, with Congress now on a 10-day break. Greg Clugston, Washington.
More barriers are coming down. U.S. and Taiwan have a new trade deal. It will see the island reduce or eliminate 99% of tariffs on American goods. The U.S. lowers tariffs on Taiwanese exports to 15%. Taiwan's also pledging to buy more than $84 billion worth of U.S. goods. An American couple's adoption of an Afghan war orphan will stand.
The Virginia Supreme Court's ruled a U.S. Marine and his wife will keep an Afghan orphan they brought home in defiance of the U.S. government's decision to reunite her with her Afghan family. The decision reverses 2 lower court rulings that found the adoption so flawed it was void from the moment it was issued. But the justices wrote Virginia law cements adoption orders after 6 months, no matter how flawed, and even if it was obtained by fraud. 3 justices dissented, calling the decision cancerous. The original adoption order was granted in 2020, when the child was still in Afghanistan. I'm Ben Thomas.
The FBI is boosted to $100,000, a reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction in the Nancy Guthrie disappearance. Fresh crew on its way to the International Space Station. Lifted off early this morning from Florida. On Wall Street, Dow futures down 91. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Remember the day you brought your puppy home? The tiny paws, the wagging tail, the spark in their eyes, energy that wouldn't quit. As they've gotten older, you wonder where that spark went. They're slower, pickier at mealtime. Their stomach often seems off, and you find yourself cleaning out messes, worrying and thinking, is this what aging looks like? That's not old age. That's malnutrition. They're missing the probiotics, the enzymes, the omega oils, and the live vitamins and minerals your dog needs to digest and absorb food. When the gut is out of balance, everything is harder. That's where Rough Greens comes in. It's America's #1 dog supplement. You sprinkle on their food. It's packed with all the live nutrients they need. It's all natural, made in the USA. Thousands of dogs are feeling younger, more energetic, healthier than ever before. I can get you a free Jumpstart trial bag. You just cover the shipping. Go to roughgreens.com. That's RUFF, roughgreens.com. Use the discount code MikeG. Rough Greens, we make any dog food better. Rough Greens, so great. Your dog will ask for it by name.
America's top diplomat is among those attending a high-powered summit in Germany.
The Munich Security Conference set the tone last year for a growing rift between the United States and Europe. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz will open the annual gathering with a speech. He's one of 15 heads of state or government from European Union countries expected to attend. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and others will attend alongside top European officials. Among the guests will also be Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. In keeping with the conference tradition, there will also be a large delegation of members of the U.S. Congress. I'm Karen Shammas.
Fallout from the Jeffrey Epstein saga is rippling through Europe. Politicians, diplomats, officials, and royals have seen reputations tarnished Investigations launched and jobs lost comes after the release of more than 3 million pages of Epstein documents by the Justice Department. Townhall.com. A lawyer from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, goes into the record books as the nation's oldest Winter Olympian.
U.S. curler Rich Ruohonen made Olympic history after joining the team as an alternate at the end of the game. On Thursday, the U.S. men trailed Switzerland 8-2 in their opening round-robin match when they subbed him in. At 54, he became the oldest American to compete at the Winter Olympics. Ruohonen stepped onto the ice and delivered a solid shot as teammates cheered. Ruohonen also balances the role with a full-time law practice. He trains before dawn, works all day, and handles Zoom hearings on the road. I'm Gethin Coolball.
President Trump has issued pardons to 5 former NFL players. Their crimes included perjury, counterfeiting, and drug trafficking. The White House Pardon Advisor says that President Trump believes in second chances. More on these stories at townhall.com.
We're proud to be working with our local businesses for the greatest comeback of all time.
Come together.
With Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
Moore County used to stand for peace, community, and tradition, but Senator Tom McInnes sold us out. Short-term rental takeovers, big apartment complexes, and traffic schemes that threaten our historic roads. Tom McInnes used to be an auctioneer. Now he's auctioning off Moore County to the highest bidders, the big developers. Our quality of life is on the market. We're not against growth, but growth must be smart, local, and planned. Moore County is not for sale. Senator McInnes works for developers. Elect Ray Daley to the North Carolina State Senate. He'll work for you.
Paid for by Ray Daley for North Carolina Senate.
Sandy Ridge Memory Care provides all the amenities of home while providing personalized resident care and a dedication to a safe, secure, and comfortable environment for your loved one. Providing care for dementia and Alzheimer's population has been our specialty for over 20 years. Research has proven that a loving, structured, and intimate home environment successfully fulfills the needs of both the one affected by dementia and Alzheimer's as well as the family caregivers. As one of the largest memory care facilities in North Carolina, we feature 3 separate secure units within our community. Each wing is designed for individual needs and preferences. Call for an appointment or just drop in to tour our facility and discover for yourself the care that sets us apart. Located only minutes from Moore County and surrounding areas, Sandy Ridge Memory Care is the right place at the right time. On Bowman Road in Candor or online at sandyridgeliving.com. Call 910-974-6000.
Hi, this is Ashton, a patient at Sandhills Weekend Dental. I want to remind all the moms and dads that February is National Children's Dental Health Month. Children should visit their dentist when they get their first tooth or by their first birthday. It's important for children to develop a good oral care routine to create a healthy smile for a lifetime, so when they grow up, they can eat, kiss, and smile better.
Make an appointment for your child today. Call Sandhills Weekend Dental at 687-4423.
John Cole's Plumbing Professionals is dedicated to providing high-quality workmanship and exceptional customer service, and that includes 24-hour emergency service. You can trust John Cole's Plumbing Professionals to arrive promptly and work efficiently to resolve your plumbing problems 24 hours a day.
Hi, this is John Cole. If you've got a plumbing problem, don't call a plumber, call a professional at 910-639-4933.
John Cole's Plumbing Professionals.
With over 20 years of experience, Hardy's Equipment invites you to unleash the future of land management with the MT2 and MT2E Series LS tractors. These tractors redefine excellence with a 30-plus horsepower engine and a lift capacity of 2,500-plus pounds. They have more standard features, more operator comfort with available air conditioning, and state-of-the-art technology designed to keep you working smarter and more comfortably all day long. Discover the MT2 for unmatched power, innovation, and legendary LS tractor reliability, because now you can do more for less. So mow it, grade it, till it or move it. See the complete line of LS tractors assembled in North Carolina. Visit Hardy's Equipment for special offers on select LS tractors today at 4809 Vass Carthage Road or call 910-245-1644. That's 910-245-1644. LS. Start blue, stay blue.
With me in the studio is Sue Maxwell, who is a patient at Pinecone Medical Center, where Dr. Sharon Wright practices chiropractic medicine. Now, Sue, you went there with pain. What kind of pain was it, and what did you do about it?
Yes, I had arthritis in my cervical spine, and I had pain that radiated out through my shoulder, down my arm. I went to see Dr. Wright, and she did the pressure wave therapy on me. Through treatments and everything, I actually eliminated the pain in my spine and in my shoulder.
So did the pressure wave work as advertised?
Oh, my goodness, it did. Yes, I am pain-free.
And would you recommend it to your friends?
Absolutely, and I have. I have told many friends.
If you're suffering from pain, why not schedule a free, no-obligation appointment with Dr. Sharon Wright at Pinecone Medical Center? Call 910-420-1911 or visit on the web at pineconemedicalcenter.com.
Up to 40% off appliances and 12 months no interest going on now. Hi, this is Catherine Phelps, owner of Appliances and More, where creating relationships is our business. We now have financing options available with no interest for 12 months and deep discounts on all home appliances. Remember, low price guarantee, and we price match any in-stock local competitor. So please shop your locally veteran-owned Appliances and More, featuring Caraloha in the Town and Country Shopping Center, Aberdeen. See store for details.
NCN News. I'm Mike Riley. President Donald Trump and Melania Trump, the First Lady, will visit North Carolina today. They'll be at Fort Bragg. In-person early voting in North Carolina's 2026 primary elections has begun. Aubrey Sharp is a chief poll judge near Buncombe County and tells WLOS early voting is efficient.
The biggest thing you get is time. If there's some issue with a document or paperwork or your registration, we've got plenty of time to fix it, and we can do it right then and there. On election day, it's a little too late.
Another partial government shutdown appears to be imminent, with the White House and Senate Democrats at odds over funding for ICE and the Department of Homeland Security. Meanwhile, CBS's Bradley Blackburn says even community leaders in Minnesota offered their thoughts.
Minnesota officials testified on Capitol Hill yesterday during the debate over DHS funding. Current funding is set to expire at midnight Friday.
More cases of measles are being reported in North Carolina. Dr. Tom Moody of Duke Health says the first dose of MMR vaccine starts at around 1 year old for children. Moody says protecting people should include minimizing possible exposure.
Making sure you're surrounding yourself with people who are protecting them as much as possible, and then looking at the things that you might potentially be able to modify.
Actor James Van Der Beek, best known for his role as Dawson Leary on the hit 1990s television show Dawson's Creek, has died. In an interview during the show's original run, Van Der Beek talked about his character with WECT in Wilmington.
The bond between Joey and Dawson is a very interesting one. It's one of those kind of complex bonds between two people. We don't know, is it friendship, is it more, is it less? We're not quite sure.
NASA launches 4 astronauts to the International Space Station.
And liftoff. Freedom flies bound for the International Space Station. 1.7 million pounds of thrust.
You're listening to NCN News.
If you pay your city or town for electricity, you live in a public power community. Public power communities provide electricity to families and businesses from a locally owned and operated system. Public power systems are not-for-profit and provide electricity at affordable rates with unbeaten reliability. Your local public power provider invests in your community, providing local jobs and supporting your local economy. Electricities of North Carolina is the energy behind public power. Learn more at electricities.com.
Now, all across North Carolina, it's Carolina Newsmakers. Each week, leaders from politics, education, business, and the arts join Don Curtis to share insights and ideas shaping our state. Hear interviews that go beyond the headlines with guests who know North Carolina best. Listen on the radio stations throughout North Carolina and on demand at carolinanewsmakers.com.
The search for 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, began after she was abducted from her home near Tucson, Arizona on Sunday, February 1st. The FBI has doubled reward for information to $100,000. The general counsel of Goldman Sachs is stepping down after her name appeared in the Epstein files.
Catherine Rumler, who served as White House counsel under President Obama, met with Jeffrey Epstein more than 20 times.
In an email exchange with someone whose name was redacted, Rumler said she adored Epstein and likened him to an older brother. The exchanges between Rumler and Epstein took place several years after he pleaded guilty to prostitution charges in Florida in 2008. 3 years ago, Rumler said she regretted ever knowing Epstein. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Cleanup on the Outer Banks has a long way to go. Last week, 4 houses collapsed in Buxton in just 2 days. Joy Rollins lives nearby and tells WAVY.
You've got years and years of memories down here for some of these people, and they're watching it essentially wash away.
Correspondent Michael George reports on how academic pressure on teens can cause a toll on their mental health.
Pressure on teens to do well in school is linked to depression and self-harm. A University College London study found that academic pressure at the age of 15 can even lead to depression in adulthood. Researchers say reducing pressure both in school and at home could help improve the mental health of teenagers.
Another strong showing for Team USA, notching 2 more medals at the Olympic Games, including silver in the women's snowboarding halfpipe that brings the total now to 14. CBS News' Kelly O'Grady has more from Milan.
The U.S. men's hockey team, which is staying at the Athletes' Village, trounced Latvia 5-1. And remember, this is the first time since 2014 NHL players are in the Winter Games.
Mike Rayleigh, NCN News.
Good Friday morning. We start your day with mostly clear skies and cold temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s across the region. We'll have lots of sunshine by this afternoon. Highs will remain cool but seasonable, reaching the low to mid 50s. Then we'll have clear skies overnight and into Saturday morning. Temperatures won't be quite as cold, but still chilly in the low to mid 30s. Then we'll see building cloud cover throughout the day on Saturday. Highs will be warmer, reaching the low 60s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Grant Skinner in the Weather Center.
Right now here in the Sand Hills area, we're looking at sunny skies and 32 degrees. We're freezing. Humidity 71%, dew point 24, winds north-northeast of 1, and pressure at 3027. It's 8:15. Straight up, let's take a look at your Sand Hills News for this Friday morning. The Southern Pines Town Council met for a regular meeting Tuesday, and over the course of the meeting, the council discussed long-term planning, infrastructure, and quality of life considerations for residents. The council approved a series of budget amendments that will move forward long-discussed infrastructure projects, including repairs to the Reservoir Park Dam and the town's first payment on the new town hall project. The town manager, Reagan Parsons, told council members the amendment fund 3 items: a $327,000 semi-annual installment loan payment for the town's hall project, $105,000 for improvements at Whitehall Carriage House, and $800,000 to advance repairs at the Reservoir Park Dam. The dam project carries the largest price tag, Parsons said. The town has secured state permits and prepared bid documents, but failed to obtain grant funding. State agencies have classified the work as maintenance rather than a competitive grant project. And the Moore County Board of Education addressed a broad agenda during its 8-hour meeting this past Monday. The board reviewed a proposal to raise pay for transportation mechanics and reclassify a supervisory role, noting staffing shortages, rising repair costs, and safety compliance concerns. The report presented to the board revealed that the Moore County School pay bus mechanics between $16.50 and $24.88 per hour, the lowest range among nearby school systems and public agencies. The department is budgeted for 7 mechanics, but currently employs 1 certified mechanic and 2 apprentices. The shortfall has forced the district to rely on third-party contractors at a cost of $160 per mechanic hour, increased bus downtime, and raised the risk of missing state inspections. That's your latest Sand Hills News this morning from the Sand Hills Sentinel. And, of course, if you need more info, just head on over to sandhillsentinel.com to obtain that. It is 8:18. Here's your sports.
NCN Sports, I'm Jeff Hamlin.
Caleb Wilson, North Carolina's leading scorer and rebounder, will miss an indefinite period of time with a fractured left hand. Wilson was injured in the first half of Tuesday's loss to Miami. He returned in the second half, but was held to a season-low 12 points. Wilson has already broken the school record for most 20-point games by a freshman. There is no timetable for his return. The field is set for the Daytona 500. Joey Logano, running for Team Penske, based out of Mooresville, won each of Thursday night's qualifying races at Daytona International Speedway. He will start third. Chase Elliott will fill out the second row behind pole sitter Kyle Busch and Chase Briscoe. William Byron, who is trying to become the first driver with 3 consecutive Daytona 500 victories, will start 39th in the 41-car field. North Carolina women's basketball coach Courtney Bankart earned her 400th career win last night. The 21st-ranked Tar Heels defeated SMU 94-42 at Carmichael Arena in Chapel Hill. It's Carolina's 8th straight ACC win. That's their longest conference winning streak in 3 years. Laney Grant scored 15. India Navarre finished with 14. Number 9, Louisville defeated Wake Forest 86-67 at the KFC Yum Center. The Demon Deacons suffer its 10th loss in 11 games. The Cardinals started on a 21-9 run and never trailed. Grace Oliver had 20 points for Wake. The Demon Deacons fall to 13-13, 3-11 in the ACC. In men's college basketball in the Big South, High Point remains in first place. The Panthers defeated South Carolina Upstate 95-70. Winthrop is tied with High Point for first. The Eagles rout Gardner-Webb 103-85 in Boiling Springs. You're listening to Sports from NCN.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
In the Coastal Athletic Association, UNC Wilmington remains in first place. The Seahawks defeated Elon 65-54 at Trask Coliseum. In the NBA Gatorade League, the Greensboro Swarm defeated the Capital City Go-Go 119-107 at Novant Fieldhouse. Marcus Garrett led the Swarm with 26 points. At the Winter Olympics, the United States men's hockey team wins its opening game. The Americans defeated Latvia 5-1. Brock Nelson had 2 goals for the Americans. Also, Canada with a strong start as they defeat Czechia 5-0. NBA from last night, it was the Los Angeles Lakers over the Dallas Mavericks 124-104. Portland defeated Utah 135-119, and Milwaukee wins on the road at Oklahoma City 110-93. That's sports. I'm Jeff Hamlin on NCN.
Sometimes you just want to say
1 million Americans have already done all their Christmas shopping.
It's celebration all year round. How about that?
97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB. We've got you by the ears.
I'm Sherry Womack, running for North Carolina House District 51. I served 33 years on active duty, including 2 combat tours. When lives were on the line, there were no second chances. This race isn't about personalities. It's about responsibility and having carried it. I'm a proven conservative, no outside dark money, just tested leadership and real results. I'll protect our values and guide growth the right way. Early voting is underway. Vote Sherry Womack for House District 51, Service Beyond the Battlefield.
Paid for by committee to elect Sherry Womack.
Beaver Equipment in Aberdeen is under new ownership, but you'll still find the same great products like Walker Mowers and Echo Power Equipment, and the same outstanding service for all your outdoor power equipment needs, no matter the brand. We're Joel and Kayla Cagle, try to continue the tradition of quality and care you've come to expect from Beaver Equipment. So stop by and see us, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, at 2833 East Indiana Avenue, at the intersection of Highway 211 near Coldcraft, or call us at 910-944-0402.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Pride Plumbing is proud to serve Moore County with superior workmanship and dependable plumbing service, including 24/7 emergency service. Like the name says, we take pride in our work and your safety. Our employees must pass background and drug tests and share Pride Plumbing's reputation for quality service. From simple leaky faucets to new water heaters and sewer lines, backflow testing and installation, drain cleaning, plumbing repairs, and, if necessary, replacement and remodeling. A family business with over 50 years of prideful service. Go online to callprideplumbing.com and check out our 5-star customer reviews. We offer a 10% discount to all veterans and active military. Call Pride Plumbing of Moore County at 910-295-0152. 910-295-0152. Serving with pride since 1965.
When was the last time your CPA brought you a strategy that dramatically saved you taxes? This is Roger Harris, president of Whitehorse Financial. The two biggest robbers of wealth are debt and taxes. Our team of tax attorneys and tax planners help successful people legally pay less tax. If you have over $1 million in retirement accounts, or you're selling a business or real estate, we may be able to help. Call 910-339-2625 for a 15-minute discovery call, or visit whitehorse-financial.com.
Sugar, sparkle, and a whole lot of soul. The Temple Theater is serving up something extra special. It's Pardon Me, Celebrating Dolly with Katie Deal, February 19th through March 8th. Backed by the Real Deal Band, Katie Deal brings the music, the magic, and the unmistakable charm of Dolly Parton to life. From iconic hits like Jolene, 9 to 5, and I Will Always Love You, to the songs that made her a legend. But this isn't just a concert, it's a celebration with wit, warmth, and a whole lot of heart. Katie shares stories inspired by Dolly's life and her own, all wrapped up in rhinestones and grace. Tickets are $40 at templeshows.org, so tease that hair, shine up those boots, and don't miss Pardon Me, Celebrating Dolly with Katie Deal, February 19th through March 8th at Temple Theater, because class never goes out of style, and neither does Dolly.
Hi, I'm Ashley Lambert, Funeral Director at Pines Funerals, Kennedy, Fry Prickett, and Powell Funeral Homes. We encourage families to have a plan in place. We know the hardest part is starting the conversation. Please know we are here to help by providing gentle guidance and walk with you through every step of the process. Leave no questions unanswered. Start the conversation today at pinesfunerals.com. That's pinesfunerals.com. Serving you because we care.
Moore County deserves leadership rooted in hard work, freedom, and integrity. Meet Tom McInnes. Tom's the son of a teacher and a farmer. Tom's humble background, growing up on the farm, taught him conservative values. Tom put himself through school, and he built a successful small business and created jobs right here in the Sandhills. In the North Carolina Senate, Tom will fight for lower property taxes and lower income taxes. Tom McInnes will fight for us. Tom knows we must safeguard our freedom. That's why he'll always stand up for our police and law enforcement officers and back tough sentences for the criminals that put our community at risk. Tom McInnes stands for hard work, freedom, integrity, and our conservative values. Tom McInnes for North Carolina Senate. Paid for by Main Street Merchants for a Better NC. Not authorized by any candidate, political party, or committee.
As our economy gradually reopens, remember to support local.
Know you're doing the right thing and stay proud.
Be a part of the greatest comeback of all time with Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
What kind of impact do you want your legacy to have? Coach Pete is president and founder of Capital Financial, handling all components of retirement planning, including legacy planning.
Because nobody knows when we're going to pass away, but we want to make sure our money is always living. Perpetual income. Ford Foundation, that comes to mind. And they put a lot of money away back in the day in the foundation, and it keeps paying generation after generation. That's perpetual income right there. That's high net worth. And we do have a high net worth division for people with $10 million or over to talk about private wealth and how to put together special tax sheltering and also those foundations we're talking about. But everyone listening needs a will or trust, too, by the way. If you don't have a will or trust, you might need a trust. You might not need one, but you need to to do some kind of estate planning before it's too late and when it's still fresh on your mind. Estate planning is basically you making decisions right now that'll follow through what you wanted to have happen even if you're not here anymore.
Call 919-415-1716, 919-415-1716, or text COACH to 600-700.
Investment advisory services offered by Capital Financial Advisory Group, North Carolina Registered Investment Advisor.
Conventional wisdom always had the retirement age at 65, but times have changed and people are different. It's retirement on your terms now. Coach Pete is president and founder of Capital Financial, a firm that focuses on good, solid retirement planning. So, Coach, when should we retire?
I think you retire when you want to retire if you have a good plan. If you retire to nothing, you're going to dwindle up and be nothing. So we need to always have goals and we need to have aspirations. And even if we are retired, have something you like to do, a good hobby, or keep a little stock account so you can research stocks and keep that mind going. Because as long as you can keep the machinery going up there on that end ahead, you're going to be fine. And so we don't need to slow down because it's hard to get it started. You ever try to start a lawnmower after the season it's been sitting in the shed?
Oh, yeah.
It takes a while to get it started sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If it even starts at all.
Usually not.
And so we don't need our mind being like that either.
Call for your review, 919-415-1716, 919-415-1716, or text COACH to 600-700.
Investment advisory services offered by Capital Financial Advisory Group, North Carolina Registered Investment Advisor. High pressure will be in place for today, keeping us dry across the region. It's a cold start to the day, then we're cool this afternoon. Then we'll still be chilly overnight and into Saturday morning before we have a warmer day on Saturday. That's ahead of a good chance for rain on Sunday. Mostly clear to start our Friday with temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s. We'll have lots of sunshine by this afternoon. Highs reach the low to mid 50s. Highs reach the low 60s on Saturday. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Grant Skinner in the Weather Center.
And now, the Sandhills' #1 morning show. Mornings with the LeaderMan. Here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. And heard and seen around the world at talk973.com.
The best part of waking up is waking up with us.
Welcome to the show. So, got any plans this weekend?
Valentine's Day is coming up.
That's this weekend?
This weekend. Valentine's Day it is.
Oh, that's sweet. Valentine's Day is nice for couples.
So what do you want to do?
Well, it's Valentine's Day, so...
Candy, flowers, that's easy.
Don't take flowers and candy. Show up like a man. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Come on, it's showtime.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let them say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Good morning, Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sandhills. It's time once again for Mornings with the LeaderMan. I am Steve Leader Adams, along with the Colonel, retired Marine Colonel Jeff Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Good morning, Moore County. Warming up out there, nice and sunny, so you can get out and enjoy your day. Maybe swing a golf club or two. It's might need a sweater this morning, but you'll take it off probably by the time you're on the 9th or 10th.
All right. Don't forget, of course, we are being heard and seen around the world on our live audio and video streams. Those are available to you from our homepage at our website at talk973.com or talk1041.com or WEEB990.com. Upper right-hand corner of the homepage has an icon that says On the Air, Listen Live. Click that once, hit the play button. You're listening pretty much that quick. Yeah, if you want our audio video together, you can get that too. Same homepage, just right there in the middle where it says listen to live broadcast of Mornings with the LeaderMan replays. Click that and listen and watch. So click that, and you're watching and listening that quick. Weather for us today here in the Sand Hills area. Let's see how we're doing on that. Yes, it's going to get better as time goes on, but a little rain to deal with too. Today, though, all sunshine, 53 for a high. Tonight, clear, 30. Tomorrow, increasing cloudiness, 61 for a high, but by tomorrow night, we'll see a slight chance for rain, just a 20% chance, a low of 42. For Sunday, we'll bump that up a little bit to a 90% chance of rain, high of 59. Monday, 40% chance of rain early on, then mostly cloudy with a high of 56. And then for Tuesday, mostly sunny or partly sunny with a high of 63. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, 69. Thursday, partly sunny, high of 74. That we can handle. Right now around the Sand Hills, winds are north-northeast of 1. Pressure is 30-27. Dew point 24 degrees. It is currently humid, 71%, and sunny, 32 degrees here at Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB. All right, it is 8:35 past the hour. You know, I was watching a podcast yesterday, I guess it was. Katie Couric, Rand Paul talking to each other.
Katie Couric and Rand Paul?
Yeah, Katie's coming down on Rand Paul saying, well, you know, of all those people that they had on their list to capture there in... what was it, Minneapolis?
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Yeah, only 14% had severe crimes like murder, rape, robbery.
Okay.
I said, yeah, 14% had the severe. All of them, Katie, 100% of them broke the law. They're here illegally. It's like breaking in your house. Would you like that? Because that's what they did to our country. They broke into our country, went about their way of sucking up our medical availabilities.
I'm quite sure she doesn't support any of them or have any living in her house. She's such a bleeding heart.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're sitting here soaking up our education system, which is holding your kid back. They're doing a lot of things just by breaking in. They're all criminals. And guess what? 74% of Americans favor getting rid of every single one of them, send them back, let them come in legally.
What did Rand Paul say in response to that? Something similar, I would guess.
I really don't remember what he said. I was so ticked off with what she said. I said, you just don't get it, you little twerp. You really don't.
Well, 14% is huge.
Yeah.
Number one. And then number two, the list of people that they have deported or the list of people they are looking for, I don't know what she was actually asking about.
It was everybody on that list of the bad guys.
Whatever list they had, if it's 14% of the list of people that they have grabbed, a lot of these people, they have family members or associates, and when ICE or whoever goes to grab them, if they're in a room with 8 other people and 7 of them, one of them is a despicable criminal, rapist, murderer, whatever, and the other 7 are illegal, well, yeah, guess what? They all get scooped up.
Yeah,
so,
they should.
Too bad.
They're all here illegally. It's like I said, breaking into your home.
What
would you do if they sat there and kicked your front door in and came in? Well, that's what they've done to every American.
Yeah, well, if you if you hang around with criminals and you aren't a criminal, you don't rape and murder and all that. But if you're hanging around with somebody that does, and the cops show up, well, guess what? They're going to be looking at you too.
No. And this bit of defending these people, murderers, I sat there and watched the guy shoot 2 guys point blank, didn't even think twice about it, just shot him because the black guy said something to him. So he said, huh. And as soon as the black guy turned his back, he pulled his gun out and shot him in the head and the back. And then his friend said, what are you doing? Shot him in the head and the back, too.
Yeah,
he didn't even give a rat's about it.
I didn't see that, but it was...
I'll dig it up for you.
Shot him twice in the back and once in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's training there. That's not random.
He didn't run or anything like that. He just stood there.
Yeah,
And these are the turd balls that these people are out there on the sidewalk defending. Oh, leave them alone. They've had such a heart. Oh, yeah, tell that to the two black guys that just bought it. It's not right. Get them out of our home. Get them out of our country.
That reflects, that action right there reflects specific training there, twice in the body and once in the head. So, yeah, that's not good. They need to find that guy.
The thing was, on his expression, it was...
Did they find him?
I don't know yet.
Yeah. He's a pro.
I mean, you could see him clearly, so there's nothing like the one going on at Savannah's mother's house. You can see him clear as day. Will they scoop him up? I hope so, before he kills some more folks, nonchalantly. All right, well, we know what the news is. Ah, come on. Get up here and shut up. There. Now, we know what the news is, but we have to ask, what about the not headline news?
This is not headline news. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Guys, if you get her a gift from CVS, remember to use a coupon. She's going to dump you anyway, so you might as well save money. 700,000 people attended the Seahawks victory parade. In a related story, 700,000 Haitians just received their Patriots Super Bowl champ t-shirts. Wuthering Heights is getting mixed reviews. Some guys dragged to the theater by their girlfriends hate it. Other guys dragged to the theater by their girlfriends despise it. And Lindsey Vonn is doing well after a third surgery since her crash. The good news, she's leaving Italy with a medal. The bad, it's in her leg.
Yeah.
This is not headline news.
Did she break her? She broke her lower leg. Is that it?
Yeah, the femur, I believe.
Oof.
I don't know if she snapped it in two or whatever, but it was bad enough for 3 surgeries. So yeah.
Yeah. Well.
And other not headline news, today is World Radio Day. If you want to get your all-time favorite radio host something, while the Colonel and I are registered at Nordstrom. Today is International Condom Day. Unless you're a parent, then every day is a reminder of the importance of birth control. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. If you haven't gotten anything for your lady yet, fellas, it's not too late. It's really too late. Enjoy your single life. It's Friday the 13th, so remember, if you encounter a soulless killer in a mask, just show him your citizenship papers. The average person falls passionately in love twice in their lives. Since I was married 3 times, it's enough for me. So I hope it happens someday for you. JFK Jr. has admitted that he used to snort cocaine off toilet seats.
Oh, good for
Even
him.
worse, he did it while someone was using the toilet. A Chinese skier was mauled trying to take a selfie with a leopard.
I saw that one.
Oh, they grow smart in China, don't they?
Oh boy, I saw that. I just saw the picture before I hit the video play button, and what is she doing? And then you hit the video play, and that thing has her right by the face. Oh my God!
That's the end of her.
Ouch.
For attacking someone just for taking a video, the leopard was invited to join ICE.
Yeah. There you go.
Instagram CEO says you can't be addicted to social media. However, his statement shows you can be addicted to lying. Most of the 130,000 jobs added in January were in the healthcare sector. If you're sick of being unemployed, good news, there are enough sick people to keep you employed. Experts say that the key to happiness is feeling loved by others. I guess that's why Jamie Raskins never smiles.
Yeah, that guy is, he's a piece of work. He
Really?
is.
Britney Spears sold her music catalog, $200 million. Unlike her nipples, the terms of the deal were under wraps. NHL ratings are up due to the popularity of heated rivalry. In other news, Jimmy Fallon wants you to know that he's really gay. After being caught on a camera using the N-word, HGTV star Nicole Curtis said it's not and never has been part of her vocabulary. It was just on loan from Paula Deen that day.
Okay.
And lastly, 700,000 people attended the Seahawks victory parade. 3 of them were actual Seahawk fans. The other 6,997 just hate the Patriots. The same number of Haitians showed up for the arrival of Patriots Super Bowl champ T-shirts.
Yeah.
All right, that's your...
Well, yeah, I know guys still got that 19-0 T-shirt. He doesn't wear it.
Yeah.
They never did print an 18-1 T-shirt.
Things we need to know today so we don't sound stupid. Bud Cort, best known for being Harold and Maude, has died. He was 77. Also dying, James Vanderbeek set up a GoFundMe page, has surpassed $1 million in less than 24 hours following the Dawson Creek star's death at age 48.
That's another TV show.
He had 6 kids.
Did he? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe that $1 million will help.
I don't know a thing about him, but yeah, if he had long-term cancer treatment, I'm sure most of that will be taken up in paying bills.
It was, I forget the exact name of it. It's the one, colorectal cancer.
Yeah, that's what I just saw that in passing.
So last Sunday's Super Bowl was the second most watched with 124.9 million viewers, just under last year's Chiefs Eagles Classic. The audience for the game peaked at 137.8 million viewers during the second quarter, which is a record, and Super Bowl 60 is the most watched program on NBC's history. Bad Bunny halftime show averaged 128.2 million viewers when it started, about 22 million when it ended.
Yeah. Well, the TPUSA alternative halftime show apparently did pretty well. Didn't have those.
Well, the press will tell you it had 5 million, but it was 21 million.
Yeah, it was quite a bit. Yeah, I think everybody was surprised that I tuned in for that.
I couldn't find it. I kept asking Alexa, take me to it, and all it ended up
taking
me back to the Spanish guy.
It was on YouTube, and it was on a variety. You could have watched it on Rumble, YouTube.
Well, that's what Alexa's for, to go find it.
Well, hey, you know what?
And it kept going back to Spanish, Bad Bunny.
You can keep Alexa.
And I asked for Kid Rock by name. Over 12,000 students and 650 staff skipped school Wednesday for the Seahawks Super Bowl parade.
You can still go watch that halftime show on YouTube if you want.
I will. There are no more under $20,000 cars out there. Last month, the Nissan Versa, with an average MRSP of $22,315, was America's most affordable vehicle, but the role will be short-lived as reports suggested production of the Nissan Versa ended in December. The Primo County Sheriff has asked the press not to order food delivered to the crime scene. Some reporter thought it would be okay to order a pizza delivered to the home of the missing Nancy Guthrie.
What a dope.
Well, he was hungry, reporting tough work.
Yeah.
For the brain dead.
I understand you got to eat, but yeah, that's...
Bring your own.
Jeez, what a moron.
What a week for U.S. skier Breezy Johnson. She won gold in the downhill Sunday in Italy, but then crashed in Thursday morning Super G event. However, her day took a turn about an hour later when boyfriend Connor Watkins proposed at the base of the, the slope, with an emotional Johnson accepting. The folks at Gallup announced that they're going to stop doing presidential approval polls after 88 years. Well, you got them all wrong, so why keep on going?
Well, they lie about them.
Yeah,
well,
they'll lie. That's the
initially, they started out as a pretty accurate poll, and then, somewhere around the 1990s, they were political.
And since it was Trump out there, They just plain lie.
Right, yeah.
You know, he can't possibly win.
You can make a poll, say anything you want, and come out with any kind of.
That's why it's so much fun to watch him be wrong on election day. A new survey says that feeling loved is the key to being happy. HGTV had a new show called Rehab Addict, but has now canceled it after the host, Nicole Curtis, used a racial slur during filming. Yeah, you know.
What was the context? Was she being critical?
I don't know.
I didn't hear anything about it. Yeah,
I don't know.
really
But
care.
what gets me is you see and hear it all the time amongst the African American world. They use the N word left and right, whether they're comic on stage or just out there in public. You know, get that blah, 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 blah. But you let a white person say it, boy, they'll destroy your career.
Oh, well, they had I saw something where some guy or some gal was singing, you know, a song by some black artist that contained that verbiage. And, she was canceled because she sang the song and used the actual words. You know, like,
That's why when I don't ever play a rap song on this station, but for the
can't.
very reason
Right.
you don't know when they're going to pop that word in there. Even if it's by a black guy, I'll get the blame for it.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. That's where we are, you know.
Yeah.
You can't recite, you know, you can't, you can't use that word even if you're quoting or something like
Well,
that.
if it's so offensive, why do they use it? Why do
Well-
blacks use it over and over? They keep it alive out there.
You're asking
If you
the wrong
quit
guy.
saying it, maybe it will go away.
Yeah, it's...
Well, 32 years later, a team of investigators are claiming that the death of Navarro's Kurt Cobain was not a suicide, but rather a murder.
Oh, dear. What?
Well, he murdered himself is what he did.
Well, what are they saying
That's all I
as
got here.
evidence? Oh, okay.
Sandy Steers, executive director of Friends of Big Bear Valley, who made it possible for us to follow the adventures of those big bear eagles, Jackie and Shadow, has died. She helped launch the live stream cameras that offer a close-up look at the daily lives of Jackie and Shadow and the eggs that they have laid over the years. And Krispy Kreme's going to randomly give away, give away 13,000 coupons good for a dozen original glazed donuts today to customers in store, so that they have a lucky Friday the 13th. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, they're going to give them all out to their own employees.
Well,
good luck getting one. Somebody go by Dunkin's and ask me if you can get one. Ask them if you can have one of those.
Krispy Kreme. Now, Dunkin'.
Say you heard it on the radio that they got them.
Dunkin' doesn't sell Krispy Kreme.
I said Krispy Kreme.
Oh, you said Dunkin'.
Well, go by Krispy Kreme.
You said, yeah, okay. There you go. Yeah, don't go into Dunkin' and ask for Krispy Kreme.
I go, what?
You won't get what you want.
Are you one of those dumb people out there that say, I seen? In a survey of over 4,000 U.S. adults, 34% say this is their favorite filling in a box of chocolates. What is it?
Favorite filling, caramel.
Bingo. That was the impossible question.
That's easy. It's the only filling for a chocolate candy.
The average American spends 2 hours and 50 minutes working unpaid every weekend. Every month, more than 5,000 people search for how do I use this? What is it?
How do I use this? The tab on a beer can.
As good as any. How do I use Google on Google?
Oh, good Lord.
43% of people have worn this kind of hat on their head at least once.
Worn this kind of hat?
43%.
43%.
So it's pretty high.
A deer stalker hat.
Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh, no. Get
Yeah.
out. No. 40. No.
Yeah.
No.
14% of, well, have you ever gone to
No.
Disney World, there's so much atmosphere of Mickey. You'll buy something with Mickey on it.
Oh, I've had.
May not wear the
I used
hat,
to have
but-
a nice Mickey Mouse watch somewhere,
Yeah.
ages ago. But no, I'm not putting Mickey Mouse ears on.
Even if your grandchild wanted
No.
it?
Nope.
All right. It's not marine-like. Let's see. 14% of kids have borrowed this from their parents. You won't get this. It's
a check from the back of the checkbook.
How did you know?
I had a cousin used to do that crap. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Actually, it's a travel mug.
Travel mug.
Mm.
Okay.
Maybe you'll know this. According to a geography study, this town gets the least amount of sunlight per year. And it's in, I'll give you a big hint, is in Vermont.
Vermont?
Mm-hmm.
Gets the least amount of sunlight because it's in a valley up there somewhere.
Somewhere like that.
Boy, I don't know.
Burlington.
Burlington?
You ever been there?
No, never been to Vermont.
The average man uses how many pillows to sleep with, but the average woman uses how many pillows?
A man uses one, and a woman, there's no telling. A
man uses two.
How many fingers you got?
A woman uses 4.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be 6 pillows on one bed. That's where are you going to sleep?
Yeah.
20%. I know where the dog's going to sleep, on top of me. 20% of homes have one of these on the back door that doesn't work, and they have no desire to fix it. Maybe they do now.
A lock.
Doorbell.
A doorbell? Oh, yeah, I guess that would be. No, I don't have a doorbell on the back door of the house.
Travelers say this is the worst thing about staying in a hotel while on vacation.
The worst thing is staying in a hotel while on vacation. The worst thing. Man, I can think of a dozen things that are.
I'll give you a hint.
Oh, the noise, people walking around, bouncing.
No, sex.
Oh.
No, it actually answers noise. Noisy neighbors.
I had, yeah, oh yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Here's a little help for you guys. If you're thinking of proposing marriage, 70% of women say they want you to do it this way. What way is that?
If you're proposing, skydiving.
Surprising them.
Oh, surprising.
I guess you could do that skydiving.
Yeah, that would be a surprise.
It's not going to happen with me. You go up there and skydive, I'll talk to you when you get to the ground, if you make it. If you try not to catch someone's yawn, the urge gets even stronger, and you'll probably just end up yawning anyhow.
Yeah.
They say if you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and suck like that, it'll knock it out.
I don't know. Yeah, yawning is contagious. That's a fact.
If you're having trouble sleeping, researchers said eating this may help you fall asleep 35% faster, and it's a fruit.
Oh, let me see. Cherry vodka?
Good guess. Kiwis.
Kiwis will put you to sleep, huh?
That's what they say. According to a recent survey, looking in the mirror for how many minutes at a time can ruin your self-esteem?
Can ruin your self-esteem?
Mm-hmm. Or you start seeing all your flaws.
About 30 seconds, maybe.
10 minutes.
Who looks in a mirror at themselves for 10 minutes?
Not me. But might go in a day, sit there and look at yourself.
Probably some movie star or actor or something.
And lastly, when asked if they would keep in better contact with friends and family so they could live to be 100, how many people said no?
About 99%. 99%.
48%.
48%. That'll help you live to 100, eh?
Yeah.
Stay in contact with your friends and family. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Colonel. So it goes for this Friday this week. Have yourself a great, safe weekend. We'll see you back bright and early on Monday for a Monday. Until then, be sure to support the mom and pop businesses you hear on WEEB because they are the backbone of our economy here in Moore County. Your money will stay here, roll over, and create jobs for all of us. When you shop at the Mega Mart, well, your money's out of our economy for good. It's gone to Sri Lanka, Indonesia, and China. And if you want to find out why talk radio is so effective and the most effective form of advertising, second to none, give us a call here. Let us not only show it to you, we'll prove it to you. All right, that's it for me, the leader man, Nick Colt, and Honey the dogs. We'll all see you this afternoon at the dog park.
Well, bye.
When I come back, you'd better be laughing.
So, what have we learned? Heck, I don't know. But this is one crazy show. Bye now.
Cut! That's it. Go home, everybody. None of this ever happened. Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I think we're through here.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, man. That's pretty much all I got, man. Okay, class dismissed. Rock on!
Well, let me tell you something. Everything comes to an end.
Broadcasting from the top of the North Carolina Sandhills, 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM. WEEB, Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen.
This hour from Town Hall, I'm Rich Thomason. Inflation continues to cool, falling to a near 5-year low. The government's newly released consumer price report shows that prices rose less than expected last month. Inflation fell to 2.4% in January compared with a year ago, down from 2.7% in December. A second U.S. aircraft carrier is being sent to the Middle East as tensions with Iran run high.
The USS Gerald R. Ford has been ordered to sail from the Caribbean Sea to the Mideast. It's the world's largest aircraft carrier, and its deployment comes as President Trump considers whether to take possible military action against Iran. The Pentagon has been sending warships to the region as the White House increases pressure on Iran to make a deal over its nuclear program. Greg Clugston, Washington.
More than a person of interest, that masked and armed man captured on video on Nancy Guthrie's front porch is now considered a suspect in the 84-year-old's disappearance. Members of the public being urged to provide any tips could prove useful in the ongoing investigation. A crew of 4 is headed to the International Space Station.
3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go Dragon, and Godspeed Crew 12.
The U.S., French, and Russian astronauts are replacing the astronauts who cut their mission short last month in NASA's first medical evacuation. The new crew's mission is expected to last 8 to 9 months. They should be arriving at the orbiting lab on Saturday. I'm Donna Warder.
TSA employees will not get paid. FEMA will be affected as well when a partial government shutdown hits at midnight. Congress has failed to agree on a funding package for the Department of Homeland Security. The Dow futures are down 10 points. NASDAQ futures off 1 point. More on these stories, townhall.com.
NCN News, I'm Mike Rayleigh. U.S. job growth was historically weak last year, and U.S. job growth was significantly stronger than expected at the start of this year. But NC State University economics professor Mike Walden tells NCN News.
While I certainly am happy that we had a number that was better than we've had for many months in 2025, I'm not real excited about it.
The FBI continues to ask for help in finding Nancy Guthrie. The agency released a more detailed physical description of the person seen on the 84-year-old security footage cameras. Jonathan Vigliotti has more.
The FBI now doubling their reward to $100,000 for anyone with information that leads to Nancy Guthrie or the suspect.
Measles exposures are on the rise in North Carolina. Dr. Tony Moody with Duke University School of Medicine tells NCN
It
News.
can be very dangerous. I mean, we know that, about 20% of people who get measles can wind up being hospitalized, that you can actually wind up with about 10% of kids getting, permanent hearing loss from ear infections due to it.
This morning, the launch of the SpaceX Crew 12 mission took place. A relief crew of 4 astronauts heading to the International Space Station. Mike Massimino is a former NASA astronaut.
It left it a little understaffed for that long for those weeks, which meant the most of the maintenance got done, the things that had to get done got done, but a lot of the science did not get done that they had planned to do.
With Valentine's Day almost here, it's tomorrow. Many people will be looking for a gift for that special person in their life. Candy Adventure is in Swansboro, down on the coast, and is a local candy store preparing for the day. Jessica Radley is one of the owners and tells WNCT.
Chocolate is year-round, but of course this time of year, people are always looking for something to give their sweethearts, and so we box them up really pretty, and our staff is really great on making presentation the forefront.
You're listening to NCN News.
You know the only feeling sweeter than opening a college acceptance letter? Knowing that you'll be able to pay for tuition however far you go. The first step? Completing the free application for federal student aid, or the FAFSA for short. Find out how much money for college you qualify for. Grants, scholarships, and other opportunities are waiting. How far can you go? Find out at cfnc.org/FAFSA 101.
Did you know Medicare fraud is costing us $68 billion a year? The NC Department of Insurance Senior Medical Patrol Program's goal is to reduce Medicare fraud, waste, and abuse.